Imagine a world on the brink of World War III, a conflict that could have ended civilization as we know it. It was a time when the chill of the Cold War was at its deepest. Nations stood on edge, their fingers hovering over the trigger, ready to unleash a nuclear storm that could have scorched the earth and reduced it to ashes. In this tense climate, a bizarre incident occurred that almost lit the fuse for this catastrophic war. A phantom missile attack from the United States, a glitch in the Russian early warning system, sent shivers down the spines of those in Moscow's command center. The world was but a breath away from a nuclear apocalypse. Yet the doomsday clock did not strike midnight. The world did not end that day thanks to one man. His name was Stanislav Petrov, a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces. He was the man on duty at the command center on that fateful September night in 1983. The system's alarms blared, signaling a high certainty of an American nuclear strike. The world stood unknowingly on the precipice of annihilation. Yet, amid the chaos, Petrov remained calm. He scrutinized the situation. The system was new, untested. Could it have malfunctioned? His training told him to report the alarm, to prepare for retaliation. But Petrov was not just an officer, he was a human being, capable of doubt and intuition. He chose to question the infallible machine, to trust his gut over the cold hard data. He decided not to report the alarm, a decision that flew in the face of protocol and quite possibly saved us all. His decision, based on gut instinct, saved the world. Petrov's actions went unrecognized for many years. Hidden behind the Iron Curtain of the Soviet Union, his story remained untold, his heroism uncelebrated. Petrov, instead of being hailed a hero, was reprimanded. His sin? Not following protocol. He was deemed insubordinate, a maverick who strayed from the well-worn path of orders and obedience. Yet his disobedience was the world's salvation. His choice, a beacon in the fog of potential nuclear annihilation. As the Soviet Union crumbled, Petrov's tale emerged from the shadows. The world finally learned about the man who chose peace over protocol, humanity over hierarchy. Recognition came belatedly, but it was no less significant. Awards and accolades trickled in from around the globe, acknowledging the man who held the fate of the world in his hands and chose wisely. Stanislav Petrov, a man who held the fate of the world in his hands and chose peace, has changed the course of history. His story is a stark reminder that sometimes the fate of the world can hinge on a single decision.